Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Autoverse. The Chevrolet Camaro Z28 is one of the most iconic muscle cars in American automotive history. Launched as part of the Camaro lineup in 1967, the Z28 quickly gained a reputation for its aggressive styling, powerful performance, and its ability to dominate on both the street and the track. Originally developed to compete in the SCCA Trans Am series, the Z28 was built with one purpose in mind: speed with precision. Chevrolet engineers took their knowledge from racing and applied it directly to the production car, resulting in a vehicle that offered not only power but also exceptional handling and balance. The heart of the original Z28 was a high-revving 302 cubic inch V8 engine. Designed specifically to meet Trans Am regulations that capped engine displacement at 5 liters, the 302 was a small block masterpiece. It combined the crankshaft of a 283 engine with the block of a 327 to create a powerplant that could spin to high RPMs while delivering impressive horsepower. Although Chevrolet officially rated the engine at 290 horsepower, enthusiasts knew it produced much more. In fact, real-world numbers often exceeded 350 horsepower, making it a beast in its class. What set the Z28 apart was not just its power but the way it handled. A close-ratio 4-speed manual transmission, quick-ratio steering, and heavy-duty suspension components gave it agility unmatched by many competitors. As the years went on, the Camaro Z28 evolved through multiple generations. Each iteration brought new designs, improved technology, and ever-increasing power. In the second generation, launched in 1970, the Z28 received the now famous LT 1350 cubic inch V8. This engine was a true performer, offering 360 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. It was paired with a revised suspension system that improved handling further and helped the car stay competitive in an era of tightening emissions regulations and rising insurance costs. The styling of the second-generation Z28 was more refined but still muscular, with a long hood, a low stance, and aggressive lines that made it instantly recognizable on the road. By the late 1970s, the Z28 adapted to new market realities. As emissions standards and fuel economy regulations became stricter, performance took a slight hit, but the Z28 remained a desirable option for enthusiasts. The car still offered bold styling cues, such as hood scoops, wide wheels, and stripes, which signaled its performance heritage. The third generation, introduced in 1982, marked a significant departure from the past. It was lighter, more aerodynamic, and introduced new technologies like fuel injection and a unibody construction. The Z28 remained a top-tier performance option, offering V8 power and advanced suspension systems. Throughout the 1980s, the Z28 continued to push boundaries. In 1985, the IROC Z was introduced as an upgraded version of the Z28, named after the International Race of Champions series. The IROC Z featured improved suspension, 16-inch wheels, and the tuned port injection system that significantly boosted performance. The 5.0L and 5.7L V8 engines offered plenty of power, and the IROC Z became an icon in its own right, representing peak 80s muscle car performance with modern amenities. The fourth-generation Camaro Z28, introduced in 1993, brought with it even more refinement and power. It was built on a new F-body platform, which was stiffer and more capable than its predecessor. Under the hood, the Z28 received the LT1 5.7L V8, borrowed from the Corvette, producing 275 horsepower initially and later upgraded to over 300 horsepower. It featured improvements like a 6-speed manual transmission, better aerodynamics, and a lighter chassis. This generation marked a return to serious performance, offering quarter-mile times in the low 13-second range and top speeds north of 150 miles per hour. In 1998, the Z28 was updated again, this time with the all-new LS1 V8 engine, another Corvette-sourced powerhouse. Lighter and more powerful than the LT1 it replaced, the LS1 made 305 horsepower, but like previous generations, many believed its true output was even higher. Performance improved dramatically, and the Z28 was once again a legitimate contender in the muscle car wars of the late 90s and early 2000s. Despite its power, the Z28 maintained its reputation for being an affordable performance car, delivering thrills without breaking the bank. Production of the fourth-generation Camaro ended in 2002, and for a time, it seemed the Z28 might become a relic of history. But in 2010, Chevrolet resurrected the Camaro, and with it came a renewed focus on high-performance models. Although the Z28 nameplate didn't return immediately, The fifth-generation Camaro offered SS and ZL1 versions that pushed the boundaries of what modern muscle cars could do. Then, in 2014, the Z28 made its triumphant return. This time, it wasn't just a straight-line monster, it was a track-focused machine designed to compete with the best sports cars in the world. The 2014 Z28 was a revelation. Powered by a naturally aspirated 7.0 LLS7 V8 engine producing 505 horsepower and 481 pound-feet of torque, it was the most powerful naturally aspirated Camaro ever built at the time. But raw power wasn't the whole story. Engineers stripped over 300 pounds from the standard Camaro to create the Z28, using lightweight materials like carbon ceramic brakes, a thinner rear window, and reduced sound deadening. Aerodynamic enhancements like a front splitter, rear spoiler, and aggressive side skirts helped the car stay planted at high speeds. The suspension was race-ready, with spool valve dampers borrowed from Formula One technology, giving the Z28 unmatched handling on the track. Inside, the Z28 was all business. Recaro racing seats kept drivers planted during aggressive cornering, and the rear seat was removed to save weight. The interior was Spartan but purposeful, reinforcing the car's mission as a track weapon. It wasn't designed for comfort or luxury, it was designed to go fast, handle precisely, and stop on a dime. The 2014 Z28 lapped Germany's Nürburgring faster than many exotic supercars, proving that Chevrolet had created a world-class performance machine. Today, the legacy of the Z28 endures as a symbol of American muscle and engineering prowess. Whether you look at the original 1967 model that dominated Trans Am races or the modern track-ready beast from 2014, the Z28 has always represented the pinnacle of Camaro performance. Its blend of raw power, precision handling, and iconic styling has made it a favorite among car enthusiasts and collectors alike. The Z28 is more than just a badge, it's a statement that performance matters, and it continues to inspire a new generation of muscle car fans who appreciate the thrill of driving a car built to dominate. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and press the bell icon. See you in the next video.